Hey guys, here's my Friday video. I wanted to show you like a little bit of my work that I'm doing right now in the studio. I haven't really been in a studio much, to be honest. I've been in a studio, but I haven't really been creating music. I've been like doing metadata and I've been pitching music. It's just been pretty overwhelming and just like submitting, and it's just like a lot of work involved, and also studying some more online marketing, just trying to figure out my next steps. Really, it gets a little bit frustrating because it's just so much work to do, and it's really hard to do it all by yourself, when you're doing pretty much everything yourself. So I've been just like yesterday, I just decided I was so frustrated by Facebook and all the bad news happening, and I just needed to just like do some music, and I didn't really go in with a plan. I just wrote whatever. So I'm not really crazy about what I did so far. I just needed to start, create something, and then go from there and get those creative juices flowing again. It may become like a film and TV track, some dark stuff, because I definitely don't feel like I'm in a happy mood at the moment. I've been definitely a little off, because I've been doing so much business and just figuring out what my next step is going to be on YouTube and all that kind of stuff. So it's been a strange time for me, but this is what I have so far. Obviously it's building way too quickly, so I would definitely slow it down. What I like to do is I work in sections, like, so I have this section here, it's just a piano, and then like there's going to be like some transitioning happening before I go into the actual like dark, really dark place, before I really get into the dark spot. And all that comes in, it's kind of a little bit intense, and then as the drums change here, I might actually double them up, I'm not sure yet. But again, it's already a lot of things happening, and then I'm only like not even like half a minute into this, so I would definitely build it a little bit slower. What I'm using here is the Damage from Heaviosity, which I love. It's like really dark, intense kind of drums. That's what I'm doing right now. And then you have the individuals as well, so I can like use the loop, or just use like the individual snare, kick, whatever I want to do. And right now I have the epic tech going on, so it's like all more epic stuff. But if I go back in here, epic organic, so I could go into industrial elements, right? It will open up a new one for me. If I go over here, and then it will open up a new here, and let's see what this has in store for us. I love the industrial one a lot, actually. So the reason why I usually don't do these kind of videos is because it just takes a lot of time for me to find, if I do something fresh, if I know exactly what I want to do, then I know what sounds I'm going for. Right now I'm just kind of doing something more experimental. But if I just like this part, I can, just use that part. I can cut it up, which is awesome. I can tune it down, so if I want it to be lower, I can add just even more distortion to it, like we need more of that, right? Yeah, I really like Damage a lot, and I actually don't use it as much as I should, because it's pretty harsh. It's like, but for epic stuff, for like obviously industrial, it says industrial, oh my god, it's like, so now I added some reverb to it. And then I have the actual, see, like on my keyboard, I'm controlling right now. That's the whole sample. But then if I go up, it's just the individual sounds. And what I usually do is I'll just like, if I find something I like, I will print it, meaning I'll use the MIDI file that I have here, for example, right? I have the MIDI file here. So I took that and I printed it down to an audio file so that I have it, you know, and I don't have to use the MIDI. It's not that I don't like using the MIDI, quite the opposite actually, but the one thing is when I use Damage, I can only open one sound at a time, you know, so I have to open up a lot of instances of Damage, so I'd rather just like print it down and then open, instead of having like 10 or 12 of these like Damage windows, because it all eats up my memory, you know. So I do that. That's one of the main reasons, honestly, that I love Omnisphere. Omnisphere is like one of my favorite instruments because it's, let me show it to you. The reasons why I love using Omnisphere is because I can open 8 different sounds within Omnisphere, and that is badass. You know what I'm saying? So like now I open Omnisphere, so I don't have to open 8 different Omnispheres, you know, to get a sound. So like, see, I open up here. I'm just gonna do whatever, like bass. Let's just gonna do dance and pop stuff. I'm just gonna open whatever. It's like, I have it muted here. So on my channel 1, I have this, right? Which is pretty awesome, actually. I might use that. It's called Machine of Malice. And then I have up here, I have 8 more channels, you know, so I don't have to see how here I have to open one, I have to open another one for the next sound. It's like a lot of windows that I have to open to use different sounds. 1, 2, 3. In Omnisphere, I just have one window open of the instrument, and then I can open more sounds within that one, you know, instrument. I don't know if that makes sense to you guys, but it's just like so much better. Like I like it. It's just easier. You don't have to like have too many windows open, which I hate. You know, the more windows you have open, the more it just gets kind of overwhelming because I use a lot of layers usually, and it gets a little bit much. But Omnisphere is it's my go-to usually, especially when I do film and TV stuff. It's my go-to thing. And I also like to create sounds from scratch, and I may show you more about that later. It's just right now just like a little overview of what I've been doing in the studio. And again, I've taken a break to, you know, focus on my Patreon page here, and I've done some business stuff, pitching some music, so it's been kind of like a little bit much and a little more on the business side, but it's okay, you know. So I hope you're having a great weekend. I will be in the studio making more music. I'm also working on either EP or full-length album, and there's actually a lot of good stuff happening. Everything's kind of overwhelming at the moment, and I am not always good at dividing business and creation. You know, there's a fine line for me where I get so into one thing that it's like hard for me to switch over. I mean, the trick really is to just like shut off, you know, like if I do the music, then I really have to take my laptop and just like turn it off. Like, so I'm not even on it, you know, trying to check messages or whatever. And I look horrible, so sorry. I'm not really dolled up for you guys today. I wanted to make this quick video. It's been a really strange kind of time for me because I'm just, again, I'm in the middle of trying to figure out different things, different strategies that I want to approach as far as my music career goes and my life in general, you know. So stay with me. I will be coming out of this very soon, and I have so much more to share with you, but I don't want to keep this too long. And but I'll share more stuff regarding strategies and focus and, you know, making a plan, and share that with you because I think it's really important for all of us to kind of have that, you know. All right, I will see you on Monday, and you have a great weekend. Love you guys. Thank you for your support. And if you haven't yet, please subscribe, really important, and also share, And please let me know what you would like to see more of. Um, I'm still trying to figure this out, So I'm noticing like some people were just subscribing because I subscribed to their channel. And I really want real fans that are into what I'm doing and not just numbers, that just added me and then eventually they trail off anyway. So yeah, your input is very much appreciated, and I will talk to you on Monday. Take care.